as you can see, yeah?
Hey folks, welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Tonight we're playing
However,
Expanse
when you guys come
RPG
into range,
tabletop.
the ship
We're joining a little bit late again. Sorry about
to
that.
the satellite.
I just got back from vacation, so
So you
we're
guys
kind of getting caught up here.
Currently outside of range, and I'll
We-
move these pieces as appropriate as you come closer.
Last time we
You
were
guys are the Rocinante.
nice. Last time we were
This
tracking
is
down
whatever ship you guys
the
The easiest
some
way to
clues.
define
The
combat
Pyramid
system
News
when it
Network
comes
seemed to have
combat
good intel about everything that was going
is
on
to
with
do
the
it
plot.
this way, I think.
So
It's really-
Avon,
you're not
who's
gonna
our
get
new
much,
character, sorted out where the Pyramid News Network relay signal is
real
bouncing off of,
three-dimensional,
and
like,
we're now
like
rendezvousing
the game
with
that
the
Russ plays, what is it
satellite
called? Which I might
Nebulous
join
Fleet
you on.
Command.
I got a nicer graphics card, so I might be able to join you on this stuff now.
You talking about Nebulous or Space Haven?
Yeah. Oh no, Nebulous. Well, you've been
okay.
doing the Space Haven videos lately, but I meant Nebulous.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous.
Oh yeah, that's a cool game. I call that's like Space Truckers.
Mm.
There's a lot of more stuff to do, I guess now, right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot more like you can go mercenary, bounty hunter, pirate.
Cool. Oh, that's good. Yeah, maybe it's time to try that one out too. That game's been around for a decade now, right?
Oh yeah, it's like season something, and recently they had like they've been fighting something called the Fargos, which is some kind of like cybernetic alien bug race that's unlike humanity for some reason. And the first time they managed to put so like I think it was like in season 2 they managed to push the aliens back, and recently season 3 ended with the humanity tried to use like another racist like tech they called them the Guardians or something like that, and it worked at first until it didn't.
Right.
And right now an entire like system has been taken over by these Fargos.
I started this book called The Three Body Problem. It's a sci-fi book, a Chinese one, and it's really famous, but I'm like having trouble with it a little bit in the beginning because it's talking about like stuff that happened. Like it sounds like it's coming from an anti-socialist point of view, like criticizing the army. But it's actually about humanity in the future and dealing with alien races, and it's the idea that the two race we discover an alien race and we discover each other, but humanity discovers that there's another race out there, and they just destroy whatever they find. So humanity uses the threat of the third oppressor, the third body, to create a lasting peace between them and the other species.
I've read that series, and I would encourage you to continue because
it's really dense and like very like I don't know where I don't feel the sci-fi of it yet. You know what I mean? But that's good. It's a slow burn, it seems. Yeah. So, you guys are on approach to the satellite, the Pyramid News Network relay satellite. But you see, there's a ship already there, a smaller one. Actually, that one's physically not smaller than the image. So let me just beep. Oh, wait. Oh. What a mess. Hang on. I made it big.
Oh, it's like a little dragon capsule.
I guess it's gotta be like that. Well, I guess that's probably closer to the actual size of the ship compared to your ship. Okay, so yes, if you have any questions or concerns or anything else, ask away as you guys approach. I'm gonna say that you guys do not approach tactical positioning until you decide that you want to be there. So you guys are you're far out and you can see the satellite and you see the ship.
I'm gonna try to figure out with any kind of passive scans what's going on with that other ship.
Okay, give me a roll.
Would that be, I don't know if there's like a sensor skill, or would it be like technology, or what?
It could be.
Technology? Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, let's see here. Yes, you get the transponder information of the ship. It is called the Rockhound, and it seems to be a mining vessel that's currently docked with the satellite.
What is its flight plan and lading? What is it doing out here in this station?
It seems to have. Okay, let's see. So I will give you an additional detail for that role, but we'll need more to answer more questions.
Okay.
The additional detail is that you do see its curvature of where it came from. It came from a belt, where it was mining asteroids, and then seems to have been redirected. When you look at its the manifest, it seems to have been redirected earlier than its intended target times, and that's where I'll leave that.
And we have contacts with. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm the resident Martian, I guess. Just if we have contacts with like area traffic control or anything like that. Adam, do you have anybody you could call?
The satellite's just a satellite. It doesn't. It's not a manned satellite.
All right.
It has a chamber. There are chambers inside to get into it. But
I recommend that we do a spin around it. Let's get a layout and find a quiet location that we can slip in. So basically, what do is come around. You know.
I don't know what's agreed, but what's your intention?
Basically, like, look for a place like that's, like an alcove, like a recessed area where we could safely dock and stay hidden.
Well, the satellite seems to only have a couple of docking ports, but they're adjacent from each other, so you would be visible to the other ship.
All right. In that case, we could at least try to get behind it, so that if it does try anything, we're not going face to face.
Okay. So you make your way around the vessel, and you can see that it's still docked as you make an about face and come around. How close do you want to get?
Like, I'm probably like maintain like outside of us, like stand, basically keep it like kind of like this range outside of the weapons range until we are right nice and behind, and then we come in from right behind it.
Gotcha. Yeah, which is what I'm trying to do here. But the I guess the more important question is, what's the range to it? Is this right? Is this about right? You're medium range away? Or are you getting closer? Or are you in close range?
What's our longest range weapons right now?
Do you guys have the sheet for the Anbani? You do, right? I hope.
Hold on.
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's inside Absur's bounty.
Yeah, there it is. Anbani. There it is. Point defense network. Close range, 2d6 damage. 2 torpedo tubes, long range. So you guys have long range and close range. Doesn't seem you have medium range weapons, rail guns. Looks like your torpedoes are long range torpedoes.
All right. So.
Do we know what kind of weapons this other ship is likely to have?
It appears to have PDCs.
Okay.
That you can visibly see that.
Why don't we keep them at torpedo range?
So with torpedo, the only problem with torpedoes is we don't really have an option other than killing them, which doesn't really get us much. I feel like it's just as likely we'll blow up their ship as we will disable their drives. I think. Maybe we could line up the PDCs in such a way that if they start lighting up their drive, we could disable it.
Just that if we're in range of, if they're in range of ours, we're in range of theirs.
Right. I mean, the range is really based on the idea that the enemy ship is moving, right? If it's docked, Like, you can hit it at any distance as long as you have enough time for the rounds to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that's a good point. But the rounds are going to be less effective. Um, I presume outside of close range.
I mean, they're going to be less accurate, right?
Effective, right?
I mean, it's just like they don't lose any kinetic energy.
They don't lose any kinetic energy.
Right. I mean, it's really about how fine are your sensors and how finely you can point the barrel, right? Because like you're shooting through space. Like there's no drag to slow down the rounds or anything like that. You could hit Mars if you really wanted to, but it would just take a long time for the bullet to get there.
Right. Okay, so that said, where do you guys want to be?
Like probably medium range. This way, like if they do something, we got the torpedoes ready, and we're not immediately in knife fight range.
Okay, so you guys come about of their ship, and you get within medium range of them in the satellite. So about there, is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you train your PDCs on them, right?
We're out PDC range. PDCs would be our
close range, but
yeah.
But Russ makes a good point.
Yeah.
Let's say your systems are at least accurate enough to hit it if it's not moving.
So what I'd like to do, I think, is can I make a tactics roll to kind of be set up to ambush them to disable their drive if the ship tries to flee?
Well, the ship, right? But that's kind of yes, exactly. You don't need to roll though. It's fine.
Okay.
So you guys set them up. What's the next one?
And, I mean, we don't have a shell or anything, so if we want to go out of the station, we're going to have to EVA. Alternately, I could try to get into the station security or the ship security remotely.
Unfortunately, in order to get the relay information from the satellite, you have to board the satellite. Let me see. Challenger bonus.
Well, that's fine, but I might be able to figure out like who's on board if there's any maintenance logs or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, you do find some information, sure. But you're gonna work on that task as you guys approach from medium range to the ship.
Right.
Okay, so the first round you approach, and then you're in position. What do you do in the second round?
Okay, so
if you will.
This is a question to the team. Are we gonna go in and try to board the satellite immediately, or are we gonna try to? Do you want me to try to hack it, or what do you want to do?
Probably play it safe. Try to hack it first, just so that we can have like cameras inside at the minimum.
Okay.
Does the other ship know we're here?
That's a great question.
Have they started up their engines or anything?
Not yet.
And there's no active sensor missions coming out from them, right?
No.
Okay. So we don't know. We don't think so, but we don't know.
So the second round, what do you guys do?
So I'm gonna try to hack the ship.
Oh, okay. All right, give it a shot.
I got a 20 with 5 stun points.
Pretty good.
Nice.
All right, so I am going to. Let's see. Let me find the stunt thing. I guess this would be maybe infiltration stunts. Okay, I'm going to use high-tech hustle with an injection of technobabble or a quick mod to a device. You sidestep one minor complication impeding your current goal, or give yourself the ability to perform one task you otherwise couldn't in the current situation at the GM's discretion. I'm going to say that I recognize the operating system of the ship, and I'm able to ping it using an old Trojan that I have in my deck, and change over the ship's authority so that we are now the owner operators of the ship, and as far as the ship's computer is concerned.
Okay, so I'm going to make this an advanced test, challenge test with
Okay.
a threshold of 20. And we're going to say that first success counts against it. So that's 5 out of 20.
Okay. So
And then it's going to be a round per. So the second round you use to begin a hacking of the ship. So you're starting to get through it, and you discover some information that they are miners there, and that they were rerouted here
okay.
suddenly from a close asteroid field they were mining. And so that'll be round 2. Does anybody else want to do anything during that time? I know, Adam, you're flying, and then the second round you're just holding, but you could theoretically do something else.
Can I use the rest of my stunt points before we do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to spend one point for just a shadow, which is +1 to your next test during this encounter, as long as you remain unnoticed, and calming the waters, which reduces the churn pool by 1.
Okay, excellent.
I have a question. I'm suspicious of our ally here and her making a sudden call as we had finally figured out where this place is. Is there any way I can check on her communications and what message she sent and to whom?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it'll be like an encryption or cryptography, or some kind of intelligence-based engineering role would be fine.
Can I use engineering for that?
Yeah. I'm gonna say go into the ship because she had to use the ship's but that was not high enough success. But you do discover that she did use the ship's comm array to send this message, but you can't get specifics on the message itself.
Okay. I asked her, who did you contact?
She says allies that were helping me find the location of the satellite. They would have still been working on it had you not found it.
Who are your allies exactly? It seems like we're putting our lives on the line here, and we deserve to know.
Well, you're not putting your lives on the line for nothing. You're doing your work here. I'm paying you substantial amounts of money to keep my clients confidential. Okay, hang on, though. Hang on. I have more stuff for Diana. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I think I... She says, unfortunately, the people that I sought with to help me find such information need to keep themselves confidential. I would lose their credit if I were to reveal their identities, she says.
So you contacted them just to tell them to stop looking?
No, I contacted them to tell them that we found it.
Are they on the way to this place now?
I hope not. But they know we are. If I need more help, I can summon them in the future.
She looked like she's telling the truth.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there's a way. We have roles for this, don't we? It's gonna be
Perception or communication?
Oh, hang on. Let me check as well. Yes, communication. So we're gonna roll opposed communication rolls.
Okay.
She rolls an 11. You roll a 12. Okay. She's not lying, but she's also not telling the truth about something.
Okay.
Just not that. She's being honest about that.
Okay.
Okay, so you spend those moments while the ship is coming about and training its PDCs
Okay.
to have a chat with Diana. It's fine. No, that's perfect. Like you have a chat with her. That's how you spent your time. We know Leclerc is spending his time on the console really fast trying to break into the ship. And we know that Adam, you're flying. Do you do anything else while you're flying, Adam? Ken, you there? Ken? Hey, hi. Is everybody here? Testing?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
oh shoot! I was muted.
I figured it was something like that. So second round.
Mhm.
Leclerc tries to break into the ship. Avon's talking to Diana. What are you doing?
Adam is already like running tactics on his mind on what he needs to do. Like basically, if the other like if he was the guy pilot on the other ship, what would like he will think of like what would that guy do, and at the same time based on the geography of the station, well the satellite, how he could best use it to basically um, use it as a shield in case it comes down to a fight.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess tactically, let's start. Tactically speaking, they have not said a word. If there are people aboard that ship, they haven't hailed you, you haven't hailed them, and you're kind of sneaking up on them like a quiet shark.
Mhm.
So that's.
Yeah. Weapons ready.
Yeah.
Yep. PDC's ready to intercept.
Okay. Now we're gonna roll initiative, but I'm gonna say instead of, I mean, it's gonna be like a ship roll.
Mhm.
I don't know that can you roll on the Bonnie sheet? Maybe. Hang on, let me look. I don't think you can quite roll on it, but is there anything here that?
I don't see anything in here about like the sheet.
Okay, so the ship doesn't. Okay, that's fine. So you just roll. You roll initiative, and I'll roll initiative as
All right.
well.
Do I do it with my piloting since I'm flying it, or just the normal dex?
Just the dex. I'm just trying to determine order here.
Decent roll.
Uh,
And oh, and I shall use. Oh, okay, I'm going to use. Let's see how many points. Let's see. I got 5 to work with. I'm going to use those 3 stunt points to give me a total of, let's see, +3 per SP cent, max 3 SP cent. So I'll give myself a +9 to my initiative.
okay. So you see, as you're looking closely at the ship as you hold the controls, and you see like the small ejections of gas from the docking ring,
Mhm.
which warns if the ship is about to undock, unmoor, and do something. What do you do?
Uh, well, first things first, I'll inform the crew that the airship's undocking, and oh shoot, our
What's
captain ain't here. I was about to,
It's
I was about
okay.
to say have our captain
You
like
are the captain now. You guys can just, I don't know if you guys want to rock paper scissors or something. You guys decide who you want to be captain.
I
You
did.
can decide amongst yourselves. Okay, so
Just
Adam chooses not. So it's 50-50 now.
tell them, hail them and tell them if they undock, we're gonna blast them with a torpedo.
Oh, okay. You open communications. And you say, if you undock, we're gonna blast you with a torpedo. And
That's
see
just
that for a moment, you can hear the channels just. It sounds like there's hits on the channel, like somebody's there, and then you hear, please, Anne Bonny, pirate vessel, please, disengage. We don't have any cargo. We don't have anything for you to steal. That's so he answers you affirmatively, but he as they're talking, the ship is continuing to undock.
And I would say, tell him that we'll be the judge of that.
So the ship undocks and turns. You see it about on its turn.
Okay.
On its turn. So it's your turn again.
Warning shot is my suggestion.
So you're gonna fire warning shots, PDC warning shots.
Well, I don't think I'm in charge of the ship, so I'm just making that suggestion.
Right, but who?
Well,
do you guys want to select the captain?
Make the call.
I would try to disable their drive straight away instead of firing a warning shot, but that's my opinion.
All right.
What do you think? You guys want to take a shot?
I guess.
How fast is this ship going to move? If we fire a warning shot and they don't heed the warning, are they going to be able? They're not going to be able to get out of range, I would think.
No, no. The ship is inferior. It is smaller. You will easily be able to overtake it and or destroy it if you want.
Okay, so that's my suggestion.
That's clear.
That's my suggestion, because actually hitting the ship with a torpedo, I think that's dangerous and really escalates it a lot.
Well, no, I was suggesting to knock it out with the PDCs, because the torpedo will definitely destroy something critical.
Yeah.
Whether it's the people on board or data or whatever.
I guess we like Adam. He would fire a warning shot first if given the choice. Oh, I wish our captain was here. She would totally be like, shoot the engine. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll for it. Okay, 1 warning shot, 2 engines. Dice gods have chosen.
That's funny that you left it. You don't even want to like. You're role playing pilot beautifully. You're like, I don't want to make any calls, guys. Don't. I'm just a pilot.
Make some decisions here, because I don't think we want to be rolling for all of our decisions as we go forward.
No, negative.
But it's a way to run a crew.
Yeah.
Well,
it's one of the reasons why I pushed the captain row hard for our resident OPA.
Well, let me ask you: if we disable their engines, what are we going to do with the ship after we're done talking to them? They're going to be stranded here.
You can fix it.
Can we?
Yeah, I mean, if we put holes in the reaction chamber with the PDCs, they just have to patch the holes, right? It's going to take a long time, but it's not going to, permanently.
Yeah, we're not shooting to cripple. It's just like
yes, that is the thing you can do. Like you can accurately do these things in the Expanse, right?
And they do it in the show with the railgun at one point.
Consider it that way instead of thinking of it like, oh my god, like you're just giving a flat tire. Don't overthink it beyond that, because when you start to, your brain will melt. You start to really think about all of the things that that are actually in play. Like it's just it's a lot.
Oh yeah, we'll go for a flat tire approach. Nothing too serious. Just they're going to take some time to patch it up. All right.
Okay, so the first thing was a command, and then the second thing is maneuvers. That's in the if you look at the space combat cheat sheet, it tells you the list of orders of things. So maneuvers, you move the ship into range and you fire PDCs, right?
Yeah.
So you do something like that. You maneuver into close range, and then right when it's in range, you start opening up with the PDCs. So you have to, I think, roll to attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So
I'm gonna I think we skipped electronic warfare. Can I use electronic warfare to confuse their PDC? Actually, it doesn't matter because I can't fire PDCs at PDC
Yeah,
rounds.
that's the only reason I didn't mention it.
Okay.
Alright, so good old-fashioned gunnery.
Okay, that's a hit. And now I guess you do like 3d6 of damage or something like that. So roll it. And we're rolling it for the for the purpose of rolling it and making sure we're going through the motions. But really, it's not very hard to disable this ship.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to reset row 20 real quick.
Okay.
My chat disappeared.
That happens when you double click the chat in a certain way. It uncouples from the roll 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just once you reload it, it'll come right back on.
And then here we go. And Bonnie is say PDCs or 2d6 damage. Oh shoot! I might have pulled a that Klingons maneuver in Star Trek 3. I'm just like, unlucky shot.
Yeah, so you shoot them, and then you see the ship just starts kind of freely floating in circles as you have successfully disabled it. What's your next move?
All right. Tell them to power down the systems. Like, if this is their final warning.
Yeah, they comply. The ship stops spinning after the maneuvering thrusters finally fire and slow the ship down. And it just sits there, in front of you like a Hulk, quietly, in the night. What do you do?
All right. Captain, do you want to board them or just leave them alone for now?
I'm gonna scan and try to make sure they don't send out a distress call and jam it if they do.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Yeah, they are attempting to send a message. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna jam it.
Okay, roll.
Okay,
Target number is going to be 15.
let's see. Hit it
Very
with 5
easily
cents.
suppress that, so you suppress their ability to send a message.
All right.
And you do it in such a way that they're not aware of it, so they don't even know it didn't work.
Sweet. And I'm going to use the stun points to I'll use 3 to cover my tracks, and then the remaining 2 will be calming the waters, which is the reduction of turn.
Gotcha. Ooh. They reduced the turn by how much?
What's that?
By how much?
Oh, by 2.
Okay. Oh, you guys are out of the red. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it seems to be a system that punishes you for doing really well. Which is hilarious, but whatever. I guess, So, the ship floats there in the darkness. In order to dock with it, I'm gonna need a target number 12 pilot check. With dexterity piloting.
All right. Okay, I am going to use. Let's see. So my fortune to pump one of the ones into a 2 to make it a 12. I need a 12, right?
If you pump the 3 instead, then it won't negate your one stun point that was generated.
Do I even need some points at this time? Not too worried about the stuff.
Well, you know, okay,
Time.
okay. So that allows you to hit 12, and you're easily now docked to the rock hound. So you guys are boarding it.
I guess the rest of the crew's boarding. Adam, meanwhile, he's on the ship. He's making sure they don't try to point blank shoot us. And
No,
he'll
no,
send him.
yeah, you're good. The ship's disabled, clearly, or they're not trying to fight you.
And then, he'll do a. He'll try. He'll send one more message to them. Just like, all right.
Okay.
Prepare to be boarded. No funny stuff. All right. We don't want this to get ugly any more than you do. And try to do a communication. Just try to like reassure them that as long as they don't do try to convince them to actually not try anything. Not be like, oh no, they're gonna kill us or something stupid.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna also talk to them on the radio. Try to use persuasion. And say, if you resist us with force, you're putting your lives at risk. If you have no valuable cargo, as you say, and or if you just we can just inspect your ship, answer a few. You can answer a few simple questions, and then we'll let you go. No harm, no foul. Persuasion. 13.
13 and 2 social studs.
13. All right, I'm
And-
gonna roll. Okay, he says. Well, then why are you sneaking up on us then?
Alright, with my 2 stun points, I'm going to use making an entrance. Alright, that to gain +1 to my next opposed roll against one character who witnessed it. I guess it'll be the guy on the radio.
Okay.
And then on the do cards on the table. If you were completely honest when making the test, the target must be completely honest in the next social test they make against you during this encounter.
Okay.
This doesn't stop either character from omitting information or offering misleading truths. So, okay, so I'm going to be honest with them, just like, alright, we're here on a, we're getting paid to come here and locate some stuff. And, well, for us, you guys showing up here in this, like, hidden location is kind of sus.
He says we were told that we were gonna run into pirates. That the Abzu's bounty was about. Abzu's bounty. No, that the Anbani was about. And that you were pirates.
The antibody is under new management. Yeah,
Well, to call yourselves new management, but then to shoot our ship. We got a lot of
Gorgeous.
repairs now because of you.
oh, we warned you to not undock. We were ready for you guys to turn around and shoot us.
Pshaw. We were escaping with our lives.
We told you not to move. And now
We
your
thought-
ship got shot up because you didn't. you did something you took as aggressive.
You snuck up on us before you hailed us.
I'm gonna unstrap and gesture with the other guys to suit up while Adam is talking.
Okay. So who's going?
I will go.
Who else?
Like I,
Adam, you're staying on ship?
yeah, I'm busy talking to this guy. I'm keeping him busy.
Alright, cool. He continues to talk to
Okay.
you.
Like I said, you guys are in this really sus location, alright? And the stuff that we're being told to investigate is really dangerous, and the fact that you guys are here means that you might be after that dangerous thing too.
We don't know what you're talking about. The only thing that's sus about this job is you.
No, what? No, you guys are more sus than we are sus.
Okay, can you guys see this?
This argument is hilarious.
Can you guys see this? He says, "We don't sus. We working. We just built this working on asteroid mining. What do you mean? You're sus. You're just flying around the ship, doing nothing but making trouble and shooting up other ships. We're just trying to work. We're gonna be held back by days now."
Oh, that's what you get for trying to do something aggressive. We told you not to dock.
We didn't do nothing
We told you to
aggressive.
stay
We got a
still.
little ship.
Is this lady the lady that's on the comms?
That's Diana. That's
Okay.
Diana. So she goes with you guys. I also put Adam's token down so he can kind of see if he wants. Actually, I'll put you on the inside so you can kind of see if you want. And then oh wait, somebody just
Adam's like, he's still back on the ship.
wait. We lost the token. What happened? Behind. Where's Avon?
It's over here.
No, Avon's right over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, if they're asteroid mining, why are they
Invisible.
talking to the satellite? This is not an asteroid.
Yeah, why are you, if you're,
He says, this is a mountain scout. This is a mining scouting vessel. We were looking for ice and natural resources. We got word from HQ about a small side job with a big bonus pay. Apparently, the owner of the satellite says it's malfunctioning and asks us to run a bunch of diagnostics and send them back the data. Cheaper than sending their own crew out since we were in the area. We were all pretty happy to make a little extra money. Until now.
Did you already send the data?
We don't send nothing.
Good, and you're not going to. You're going to give us the data.
Look, we don't want no trouble. You take the data.
Alright.
But if we don't send the data back to HQ, we lose all the work. Then you did us a big disservice.
I look over at
And he turns and he says, we could lose our jobs.
Alright, hold up. Hold up a bit. Okay, let's, we're going to just do a quick discussion on our end.
Boom, labor
We can
dispute.
find a way.
Uh,
Maybe we can find a way to reimburse you if you guys are on the up and up.
while we're talking about reimbursing them after pirating their ship, I'm gonna see what the data actually is.
Okay. You're gonna go. Well, hang on. So you guys are here on the bridge. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is the guy that's talking for them. I don't know what his name is. You guys can give him a name. Give him a name.
Are these guys armed?
Yeah. Give him a name.
Hold on. Let me bring up fancy name generator.
Oh, no.
I'm never good with names. Alright, let's see. Real names. I'm thinking.
Avon suggested Patch.
Patch. Okay, good. Patch Adams.
Let's see.
Oh no, Patches.
it's short.
Patches O'Houlihan. Patches O'Houlihan.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh
And
no,
the other-
sorry.
And then,
So Patch first. The last
and
name.
let's see. Here we go. I'm going to. Oh, not all of that. Come on.
Patchkowski. Okay.
Patchkowski, I like it.
Yeah, that's fine. Patchkowski.
And then.
Done. This one is now Patchkowski.
Pachkowski.
And he bravely walks up to you guys. He's not holding his firearm up. He puts it away. He's like, he doesn't want any trouble. He puts his hands up. He's like, he just wants to talk, as he's been.
Alright, well,
Adam,
show us
Adam,
the data.
You could be on your ship or on this ship. It's up to you.
I'm gonna be on our ship, right? Just ready in case something.
I'm holding a rifle, but I'm pointing it at the ground, not at anybody.
Okay. Why don't we, I think if you show us the data, it'll expedite matters. Why don't you forward what you've got?
Okay, so I need a target number 15 communication bargaining test. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna skip that. Okay, so we're gonna skip that. He initially refuses, but then he's like, fine, take the data. And then he shows you a port where you can plug in by the toilet here. You can plug into the toilet. You can get the data from there. He says, but it's gonna flush on ya. I'm just kidding. You know, it does. It doesn't. You plug into the system.
Okay,
You sit on the toilet and gather the data.
The clerk is muttering like, "Goddamn belters, putting your data jacks in the toilet. Who does that?"
He says you gotta flush it for the data to go. All right, no, but anyway, so you gather the data. Let's see, and the data is the location of the Pirate News Network. And hang on, I got a blurb here somewhere. Give me a second. There we go. But the data is encrypted and will require several hours to complete. Now, here's the next challenge. Let me go through. The next challenge test.
So the clerk makes a copy of the encrypted data first of all at whatever state it's currently in, and then
you take a copy of the data, and then Adam, you notice a far blip on your sensors.
Oh shit!
And it rings like an MCRN cruiser of some sort, and it's coming your way.
All right.
Now it's 10 hours out. Okay, you're going to be conducting the advanced challenge test that will require you to stay to unlock the encrypted data before the ship arrives if you want to escape it and not face off with it.
Did these guys encrypt the data, or was it encrypted previously?
It was encrypted. They just took it as per a method that was told to them by the company. The data was not easily accessible. It needs work. But you have it, which is a big step.
Is it possible for us to just download the data and GTFO and then decrypt it on the go?
Yeah, but you don't know where you're going.
Anywhere that's not where a Martian ship can shoot us down.
I mean that's a good point, but the Martian ship just as easily could follow you or maybe aware of you. So there's a whole other tactical consideration there.
Are you notifying the rest of the group about this?
Yeah, he's gonna call back. It's like, okay, guys, what are you doing? Make it fast. The Martians are coming.
Which ship?
Can we get the data in a way that no one else will be able to get it? Like, can you decrypt it or whatever, and then like erase it from the system so only we have the data and they can't just come in and pick it up?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even need to decrypt it to do that.
That's true. But Chowski would be potentially losing his livelihood if you destroyed the data. He says, "Look, mate, I'll give it to you because we don't want no trouble. But if you take the data away or try to destroy it, and I didn't fight you, then I'll lose my pay, and so will all these men." And you see the fresh-faced Belter crew that are just waiting on your every command.
I'm gonna walk over to her and kind of a little whispering conversation, and ask her if she's willing to make these guys whole in order to help us along, since she's the money person here.
She says, "I could probably sweeten the pot a bit, but I mean," she says, "What company do you work for?" And he says, "Great Savannah Extractions. It's Luna. Oh, sorry, Great Savannah Extractions. It's Luna based. Yeah. She says, interesting. And she starts navigating her hand terminal. I'm going to have Diana, on your behalf, roll a. What is it?
Here's an additional thing. Like, to ask the guys, hey, after we download our copy, is it possible to just add another layer of encryption so it would take them longer?
What I was going to do is just corrupt the data so they could turn it over as ordered, but it just doesn't mean anything.
It's like they'll still complete their mission. It's just that like it's going to take them a hell of a lot longer.
Could you give them fake data?
That's what I mean. Like I could just go into this file and flip a couple hundred bits at random. Then they would still get a packet of data that's the right size, the right file name, and everything. It just won't have the right information in it. They won't be able to make heads or tails of it because it's encrypted. And
there you go. Yeah, that works. They're happy. We're happy. It's going to take since it's going to take them a long time to fix that, and hopefully by then we are well ahead of the game.
Diana says, you're going to want to see this. And she turns her hand terminal. And you see that she did a little work. And she figured out that Gray Savannah Extractions is a subsidiary of Sebastian Pope's.
that's not surprising.
So what do you guys think?
It sounds like these guys are being used by him.
Hey V, how's it going?
Yeah.
She says,
They're innocent. It's just that they just got signed on with the wrong people.
Diana turns to Avon and she says, with her hand by her mouth, she says, they may just kill them if they don't come back with the data. She turns. And she looks at them. And this one looks especially fresh-faced. Oh!
I say, we've got a whole ship. We could take them with us.
Or they could just take their own ship and leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, their ship is they just need to patch it back up. Let's let the Martians help them out.
Diana says, I have another idea, if you choose to entertain it, Kirk.
Let's hear it.
She says, what if we change the data a bit?
I was thinking the same thing. What do you... I think I could just corrupt the data. Or are you thinking about some kind of psyop?
Psyop?
Psyop. Yeah. Are you thinking about falsifying, decrypting, and then falsifying the data, or you just want me to scramble it? Because I can scramble it quickly.
She takes you over to here. She's like, no, I'd like to manipulate the data. Slow poke down.
I think that's a good idea if we can manage it.
She says it's going to take time now. And that ship's on its way.
Are you good with encryption?
I can help, she says. Okay, so Diana's going to help you try to decrypt, manipulate, and re-encrypt the data. And then change the copy that's on this ship so that they leave, unbeknownst to them, with a copy that is identical. Well, yeah, that is
right.
That is unaffected.
By the way, V is hanging out in chat. She says, "Oh no." Veronica, that is.
Oh wait, what happened?
I said Veronica's hanging out in the Twitch chat. She says, "Oh no."
Oh, she's listening in.
Yeah.
She can play if she wants. I don't know. I don't know if she's into the Expanse. I put out a call a while ago. But yeah, anyway.
So this is a straight intelligence test for me because I don't have encryption. But we'll give it a shot.
Okay. And she's also going to give it a shot.
I got a 14 on the first test. How many tests are we making? Is it one per
Well,
hour for the 10 hours?
yeah, no, it's yeah. I'll give you the parameters right now. Just 1 second. Oh,
I have a pretty high intelligence. If it's a straight intelligence check, I have a decent chance.
okay. Analyzing the satellite software requires TN12 intelligence technology advanced test success threshold 10. Each attempt represents 1 hour of work. Three,
Yeah, if you
three failed. Oh, I better not say that. And okay, but you know that the MCRN coronet is 10 hours out, so I'm going to tack on because of the additional consideration that Diana's making, despite helping you, because she's going to help you to reach the threshold number potentially quicker, but ultimately can potentially also help you fail.
yeah, how far over the threshold do I have to get multiple successes?
Oh, above the target number?
Yeah, because I can
I
get.
see what you're saying. Like bonus? I don't know that there's a mechanic for that.
Oh, there's not.
Unless I'm
Okay.
unaware. Unless I'm unaware. I think it's just getting above it.
Okay.
So that said, it's intelligence technology.
Oh, it's technology. Okay. So then
Yeah.
that would be a 16 instead of 14.
Okay, excellent. So well, that's a success, hitting the number of 12. But what the number that we're looking at right now is the drama die, which is a 5, which puts you halfway to reaching your success threshold,
Oh, sweet.
which is quite incredible. So that first hour, you get half the work done. So Diana, let's see how Diana can help, if she can help. She said she could help, right? But she's a lying Martian. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm also a lying Martian, so it's fine.
You guys have a. Yeah, you guys have a. So yeah, she has. I won't say. Intelligence. That's a pass. +2. So the second hour, you guys are getting closer to breaking the information free.
All right, I guess I'll roll again for the third hour. 17 and 5 on the die.
Success with 5. So now you have broken the information out of its encryption, and the information is now coordinates that detail all of the traffic that has been piped into the Pyramid News Network satellite and then redistributed all points. Now points to a location. And I'll tell you what that is. 1 second. While nothing in the satellite software calls out the name of the Pyramid News Network, the registry information does have one useful piece of information: an address in Port Hampton on Callisto. So you guys managed to free that information within 2 hours, but now we're going into overtime. It's going to take another advanced test. You're still working within that same 10-hour time period, but now you're going to manipulate the data
Okay,
and
I mean,
re-encrypt it.
my question is so encrypting something, cracking encryption takes a long time, and encrypting something takes like a minute. You normally, like in real life.
Agreed.
And is there anything I have to do to falsify the data besides just changing it?
Well, it has to. Yeah, there's like tags to everything that prove
Okay.
its authenticity that have to be manipulated. So there's a lot of deep layers, assume of authentication that has to be reversed.
Okay, so I guess first we got to figure out what we're changing the data to. I think we should give them the address of like a dock on Ceres or something. What do you think?
She just nods and she starts
right.
working on it. Okay.
Um,
So that's a pass with a 5. So now you're halfway into completing this task and re-encrypting it. So she is going to help as well as much as she can. That is a success, but it's only 1. So that's 6. Another hour passes. Wait, an hour passes, another hour. We're 4 hours in. And now it's your turn again, Varden.
okay.
6 plus 4.
I'm gonna re-roll that one. Hold on.
You don't need to. We'll do
Oh,
pass.
okay. That's fine.
Target number is only 12 for these rolls. Okay, so you succeed and you manage to manipulate the data and re-encrypt it, hopefully in a way that's, not easily tracked or, reversed. And you put it away and you lock up the encrypted data and you replace it with the software that's on the ship. All of this happens by the 6th hour. And so now the MCRN it just looks like a flare because it's firing its thrusters at a distance as it's reversing, slowing down to meet you. And you now have the data. What do you guys do? What's your next move?
I think we should probably quickly quickly search the station, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Okay, so you have to dock to the satellite.
I think actually probably the rest of the crew may want to do that while I'm doing the encryption decryption.
Cool. So yeah, you guys check inside the satellite. It's a small, cramped space, and there's really nothing additional of interest. Just an additional interface to the same information that you were accessing on the. So if anything, you could do a verification to verify that the data wasn't manipulated before it went in.
Can we replace the data on the satellite as well as we did on the Belter ship?
Yeah, but then the satellite won't work anymore.
Oh, it won't?
No, it needs the data's like the data that it uses to like send and receive information.
What about maybe when I'm done with the decryption, I can put a virus on the satellite so the next person that tries to access it, it scrambles that data.
Oh, so you're gonna put the Pyramid News Network out of commission.
Eventually, once the if somebody else comes and tries to do what the Belters have done and steal the data, yeah. If somebody.
So you're gonna set a booby trap. That's gonna take some time.
Okay.
Do you guys? So you guys now
What-
the MCRN cruiser is 4 hours out.
Okay. I'm gonna check with Adam first. Do you think we have time for that?
Oh, that's gonna be kind of close. I have a plan in case you take a little too long. It's not gonna be well, let's just say that our spacer friends are really gonna hate us if I try this trick.
Um. Yeah, I mean, all right. If you don't think we have time, then that's all right. I don't think it's that critical.
I mean,
'Cause
well,
Pope's not gonna get data from the MCRN. I hope.
We're gonna be kind of close, but like, if you could do it quickly, great. If not, I have a trick up my sleeve. It's just not a very friendly trick.
Four hours threshold of 10. You wanna try?
How hard do I think it is? Minutes, hours?
It's gonna be an hour per turn with a threshold of 10. So you could finish it in 2 hours. Generally, your score's been about 3 hours per like action.
Okay, I'm gonna
cutting it really close.
I'm gonna spend an hour on it and see. I mean, actually, it doesn't actually depend on my level of success. It's really the drama die that determines the speed, right?
Correct.
So I don't think it's worth it. It's not. I don't think we get to do it.
Unless you use, unless you use, of course, clever
Get down. Get down.
stunts and somehow figure it out. But it's a challenge. It's hard. So if you want to skip it, you can skip it and move ahead.
It's up to the crew. I think it's, it could be useful to us, but I don't know if it's worth the risk. I have a feeling that it's not.
Like, the way I see it, okay, if the Martians are after the same thing, most likely they're going to try to verify the information on the space station with what the spacers here have. Just like we verified ours. So, based on what you've done, it might make them take longer just to get that information.
Pachkowski says, "Hey, look, you guys didn't harass us or nothing and hurt the crew. That MCRN vessel that's coming, they're probably gonna do emergency repairs on us before they go anywhere. You'll have a little bit of breathing room if you get out of here now."
That's the point.
All right, let's clear out then.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you guys unmoor from the Rockhound, and you see the weary-eyed travelers look you over before you leave the vessel and finally depart from the crew. Some pressure blasts detach and decouple you from the other ship, and your ship rolls and shoots off to Port Hamilton on Callisto. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are in an interlude for a moment, because it takes about 2 days to get to Callisto from your current location. What would you guys like to do?
Ooh, ooh. Let's see. What kind of interlude actions can I do in two days?
You then do not encounter the MCRN Coronet, and you successfully interrogate the crew and acquire the data. So you're now headed towards Callisto.
All right.
Okay, did anybody want to do anything extra? Yes, no?
I'm trying to look up and find what the options are. I can't remember.
Here you go. Relating. Let's see. Yeah, Adam will take some time to get to know our what's her name again?
Diana?
Diana. Yeah.
Oops, I did that in the wrong.
Probably going to spend some time of maintenance on the ship's electronics equipment.
Okay. You continue to repair the ship as you guys make your way and burn to Callisto.
So yeah, relating. So let's see. So basically, all it requires is time and someone willing to relate to you, or given no choice but to do so by circumstances. At the GM's discretion, you might need at least get someone else to an attitude of neutral towards you in a social encounter before you can really relate to them during an interlude.
Diana seems like a very capable businesswoman. The time that you spend with her, like working and eating and otherwise, gives you the impression that she's very well disciplined and very well trained.
And all right. Yeah, and try to get to know what are and he'll trade like what his skills are. Basically yeah, I'm a pilot.
Yeah, she says she knows how to talk to people. She always has.
Like I ask her
But
like
she kind of keeps other things closer to the chest, as you can see. She's not that forthcoming with information.
mm, all right. Um. So based on well,
Wait, what?
like she's good with computers. Social and well connected.
Yeah.
Um.
Also, you notice, Varden, that some of her code does appear to be Martian in origin.
Okay.
She works, which is she hasn't like really mentioned that. So
Uh. Adam does ask her like what her plans are after this whole wild goose chase is done and over with.
she says I'm gonna get paid, and
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe take some time.
Uh, he asked her, "Hey, if you're gonna take some time, how about like come work with us?"
She says, "Well, I'm working with you now.
Yeah, well, after this job.
Yeah, I'll think about it." The only city on the moon, Callisto, and the Jovian system, Port Hampton, is built in the walls of a large crater. Enormous supply ships move in and out of the city, bringing critical resources to the shipyards, which is the only location capable of manufacturing huge 700-meter Donager-class ships. This particular settlement is under the thumb of Mars, who buys the ships and mined ore that come from the moon. The city itself has a reputation as a place where both military and miners on shore leave come to blow off steam, and the people of Port Hampton are very good at separating them from their money. So welcome to Callisto. Actually, it wouldn't even be like that, because it's once again Martian, right? So you guys, your fires fire, and you see Jupiter big and bright, and then you make your way to Callisto, and everything's a pale tan, like everything around you, because just Jupiter takes up so much of your viewing pane. And you finally make your way to the station, land, dock, and get out of the ship to find this like environment of workers, just going about their business. And what would you guys like to do?
We're supposed to check out this particular address, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything
So
we
you
need to
gotta
do before
find-
that?
Now you check the directory and you look, but you realize that it's not as simple as you would have hoped to find the place, because this place is a little bit it's kind of shabby, and so everything is not exactly where you would expect it to be on the maps. It's not quite right. So as a result, we're going to do a challenge called Find the Station. The difficulty. Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. The difficulty target number is 11. Success threshold is 10. Time per test is 5 minutes. And the ability focuses are communication deception, communication persuasion, intelligence security, and then there's a few consequences that can occur if you guys do not successfully navigate the people of Callisto and find the station. If that makes sense. So you guys are like in a foreign country right now. You gotta successfully figure it out, despite the fact that all the information that you would normally rely on is not accurate.
Uh,
So it requires you to use the locals to sort out details about how to get to this place.
so I think I'm gonna start with the tech stuff. Surprise, surprise. If you get there's like data actively being relayed to and from the satellite from the station. So somewhere on the station's got to be broadcasting in that direction. So I'm gonna start by trying to find whatever the relay is and tracing it back to the physical location where it's connected to. So technology for that, or you said security.
Well, the three ability focuses.
Like you said, intelligence security was one of them, right?
Yeah, hang on. But we could creatively. Yeah, no, I'm gonna post them now. I'll just put them there. So, but we could creatively determine how else that information is found and still fall within the parameters of the test. So that said, uh, we can say,
Well, I can roll security. It's fine. I was just trying to role play like what I'm actually doing.
oh, understood.
Okay.
Yeah, intelligence security. If you can roll it, that would definitely provide a greater challenge for sure. Okay.
14 and 1.
So you scored a 1. That's 5 minutes per test. So you're currently now working on. You're all working on figuring this out. So would anybody else like to contribute?
All right, I got an idea. So Adam is gonna go to the nearest bar that he can find, and he's basically trying to socialize in there.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You end up getting in a conversation with the locals. Now, give me a roll. Like, what would you be using there? That's like a social skill, I guess.
With my stun point, can I give him +1? Like, here's what to look for or what to ask for.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are you rolling?
Good old-fashioned communication.
All right, do it. Awesome.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh,
that was just a very low roll. You couldn't even help that. It had nothing
yeah,
to do with anything.
yeah.
All right, so
They see Urfer.
they're just like they there's a lot of Martians in here. You can tell. They got like whether it be tattoos or clothing or marks, or haircuts. You can tell who the Martians are in the room. And when you like kind of barrel in, a little bit very earther like, you grab the attention of some of the patrons in a negative light. So that's a failure. Now a failure creates a consequence, and that we're just playing through the game. This is just how it works. The minor consequence is the first consequence that occurs. People think that it's weird that the crew are asking about the news station and find it suspicious. You must succeed at another communications role etiquette test to assuage their concerns. And this is a target number 12 now, not 11.
All right.
Our target number 12 communications disguise test to change appearance enough to avoid suspicion. Well, yeah, but that's kind of like at the bar. That wouldn't work exactly, but still, I'll allow it.
All right.
If you have either of those. And if not those, you just roll the communications again.
Okay, do a communication, but I'm going to do a little something extra. Okay, since like these guys are like they're like they're kind of raising noses like at the stink of Urfer is like go up to the bar and buy a round of drinks for everybody just to like a token of goodwill.
Oh, that's clever. Okay, yeah, you buy people drinks. And what I'll say is that I'll give you a +1 on your next round.
All right. Come on.
Okay, that's a success. But it adds now. It's been 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
No. 15 minutes, and you succeeded, but also only created 2, which means you're still 7 away from hitting your success threshold.
All
All
right.
right, I'll take a crack at one.
All right, do it.
Is what are my options here? Intelligence or communication?
Yeah, communication. and deception, persuasion, or intelligence, security. But
Right.
you can do communication or intelligence roles.
I'll
You
just do a
just
straight up intelligence one, and since this place is under Martian thumb, I'm going to play up the fact that I am a Martian, and so trying to get in that way.
right on.
All right.
Boy,
All right.
isn't Mars a great planet?
Success with a 6. So that puts you guys within. Now it's been 20 minutes, and that puts you guys within striking distance of the success threshold.
Mhm.
Who would like to top it off? Who would the last roll like to be?
Uh,
Varden, would you like to roll?
Yeah, if they've got it narrowed down to a neighborhood, I'm going to find the specific IP in that neighborhood and trace it back.
Yep.
12.
Success. With a 1, that's enough to reach the success threshold. Congratulations. Okay, you've reached a success threshold of 10. And you guys locate the building. I assume you move ahead to locate the building, yeah?
Yep.
And you find it squeezed between a tattoo parlor and a refurbished electronic shop. The sign at the door simply says Ortiz Kendrick Media. The door is unlocked, but there are no windows. Okay, and let's move over to that map. This map's actually really funny. This map's really fun.
I see Avon down in the checkerboard area. I don't see anything else.
Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull you down now. I'm gonna put you guys in the picture. Oh, that's you. She, Diana says she has, she takes off. She has some other business here as well. She's not gonna join you on this foray, but she stays in the comms range, and she's communicative. Adam, Avon, and Varden. There you go. So, I'm gonna say the door is right here, and I'm gonna say you guys have not gone inside yet until it is your discretion to.
Where's the electronics shop?
It's like next door here outside. I'm just gonna say that this is like
Yeah.
this long corridor is Ortiz, or was it Media? Kendrick Media. Why don't you guys, if somebody would like to,
I'm having a
roll
hard
me
time.
perception scene.
I'm having a hard time understanding this map because all I can see is this one rectangular area. I don't know where the buildings are relative to us.
all right. I'm guessing this
Oh
is
no,
the.
this is the inside of the door.
Okay.
You don't see the stores.
Oh, okay.
It would be like these things, but that's not relevant. The important thing is the door is unlocked, and roll me perceptions.
Okay.
All right.
The map is weird. It's goofy. Don't worry too much about that. That's going to give you a little bit of perspective, but not too much. Okay, perception 16. You notice that the hinges on the door are damaged. You notice that too as well, Barden. As though someone had broken through the door, then closed it. The neighboring businesses. Oh yeah, the electronic stores are just next door. You can access them if you want.
Yeah, I want to walk into the electronics store before we go into this building, I think, and just
Okay.
look around.
You walk in. He says we have say Sunni, but have Sunni guts. He tries to sell you a VCR.
VCR, wow, that takes me back.
All right. With the 6 points I have, let's see. I'll use let's see, read the room to basically review the current attitude or intention or mood indicator for one character present of your choice in reaction to your tests. You can choose this done multiple times per row. Characters with either communication, deception, or willpower self-discipline focus may roll versus your perception empathy to avoid this. So can I use that for who's in there with me right now?
It's
The electronics store.
Oh, and
Oh,
the
it's just the guy who sells the electronics and some
Yeah.
electronics and the other bros, your bros.
All right. So just to read his attitude for us.
At the electronics store? Yeah, let me go ahead and roll.
All right. So let's see. It's the attitude stunt. Let's see. So he could try to roll against me if he wants.
Okay.
He could do communication, deception, or willpower, self-discipline versus my perception, empathy.
Okay. Give me a roll.
All right.
Okay. He's hungry. He wants to go home.
All right.
No, he's innocuous. There's nothing. He's not hiding anything. Do you guys want to ask some questions?
I said, yeah, I must say, hey, that isn't that other business that what is it, the Ortiz thing new? I don't remember seeing that last time I was through here.
Huh? Ortiz Kendrick Media? Yeah, those guys be working. Why? What's up?
I was just wondering, do you know if they are they like a news station? Do they do interviews? What's going on over there?
Oh, they I hear from a passerby that they have some kind of incident. But I didn't see exactly what happened.
Weird.
Oh, you mean the Pyramid News Network, right?
Is that the I thought it was Ortiz Kendrick Media, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the other name for Pyramid News Network. Also, it's very quiet. They build it good with all the sound stuff, so you can't hear nothing. They never bother my electronics here, no. You want VCR?
No, but I do have some parts that I'm looking for. I'm gonna actually buy some like small little stuff for just like maintaining my kit from him.
Oh, he happily sells you stuff, and he has a robust conversation about cables with you.
Excellent.
Okay, so you guys, the other store next door? It's a little bodega. In space bodega, so it's like I don't know. A space bodega. It's it's a little shop. It's a little food shop. And you go inside, and it's a belter that's sitting there behind the counter, and he's like, "Hey, what you want?"
Oh, is this the? What is a bodega again?
He goes, "We got red kibble, green kibble, blue kibble, yellow kibble,
Kibble.
and if you want, you got white kibble for organic and the black kibble for vegan." Just kidding, all of it vegan. We got kibble, we got kibble juice. He's got all kinds of stuff. Yummy Martian treats. You guys want Martian treats?
Hey,
Peanut brittle, Martian peanut brittle.
yeah, I'm gonna buy. What kind of? If they have any kibble that we don't have on board the ship, just for variety's sake.
Yeah, Martian potato vodka.
As I'm kind of browsing through, picking up some Martian potato vodka, I'll be like, "Hey, did you hear what happened at the station over there?
Eh?
Apparently, it was some kind of break-in or something."
Yeah, I hear something happen over there. I hear some disturbance. The loudest ever happened.
What do you mean, loudest? What did you hear?
I don't know. It was like some banging on door, and then and then nothing. But I don't know. Something happened. We didn't see. I didn't see. He says.
You may call the, I don't know what the local security force is. You may call security.
Local what?
No, I don't say that out loud. I say, anybody call security?
Hey, 2 for 1 for Black Cable. He says, no, nobody called for nothing.
I get 2 black kibble for ostensibly for the price of 1.
Okay, good. He sells you more kibble as you apply information from him. Okay, so you guys gathered that something has happened here recently.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to go into the network building then.
Okay, so you guys head inside, I assume, carefully?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here's an actual target number 12 intelligence engineering test. As you begin to look around the building. So,
right, I'll try it.
You can give me that.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pass. With generating 1 stone point. Okay, and you were able to figure out which of the unlabeled fire exits go with the right business. The fire exit is only used in emergencies, therefore alarmed. So, we need a security or technology intelligence test to disable the alarm. If you want to sneak in here. Now, if you trip the alarm, it's going to go off and likely call the police.
Well, I can disable it. So it's gonna just go regardless if we go in the building or only if we go in through the fire exit.
Oh no, sorry. That's if. Oh no, sorry. That's only if you go through the fire exit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I misread that. That's only for the fire exit. If you want to do that. But yeah, you guys can start moving, but you're aware now that that there are other people here. Okay, roll me all of you, target number 11 perception.
15 and 1.
Okay. So when you guys enter, you guys make your way down the hall. Okay, and as you guys are making your way down the hall, hint. Yeah, you guys can come down to here. As you guys come down to here, you make your way to the lobby of the. This is the lobby here of the network. And when you get to the lobby, you notice that there are 2 agents, people, crouched behind the desk. You notice one of them, like, just for a second, a gun pops up.
Get back.
So you guys get back, get over. Skadoosh. So as a result of your efforts and your roles, you were not ambushed by these guys? Which was the first thing that was supposed to happen here?
What kind of weapons were we able to bring along?
The station that you're at right now is very loose in its restrictions, so nobody really. I imagine. I think you can hide and carry, so like pistols, I guess.
Okay, could I get away with a rifle under a coat?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they're lax with the restrictions, but
Oh,
you have to like try to conceal it, but you don't. And that nobody's gonna check you probably.
all right.
And you guys didn't do anything suspicious before you found the. In other words, you passed your tests. Um. Okay, here we go. So yes, there are two security agents, and let me put you all on initiative.
Alright. Gonna use those 2 stun points to boost my initiative by 6.
Okay, you can go ahead and change it on
19.
there. 19, you said.
Yep.
Okay. And Leclerc. 16.
16.
Oh, that's 16s. All right, here we go. Adam, you are first.
Alright. And move up to the door, using the door as cover. And call out to the guys just like, put down your weapon, we're not here to fight.
There's no response to that.
Alright, so he's gonna. Alright. He's gonna. He's gonna bring out his taser. And just, it's like, pop his head to the side and then shoot the guy with the taser.
Okay. He's behind the desk, so it's gonna make him a little hard to hit. But the taser, it hits the desk and ejects its electricity into the desk.
Alright. Pull back behind the door, or behind the wall.
Varden, you're up.
Where's the fire escapes?
Back here.
Okay. I'm gonna run down the hallway. How fast can I actually move? Let me check. Speed 9. I'm gonna stop here and peek into this room. Are these guys armed too?
Yep. And when you approach, you can see that actually it's not 4 people. It's actually 2 people, but they're holding 2 other people hostage. You see that these 2 people are tied up. But the 2 people that do see you come up, they immediately enter the initiative, and they're going to be surprised by you just as you are by them.
Okay.
So I'm going to add them to the initiative.
I am going to. You said that they're holding people hostage. Are the people like on the ground? Or are they ushering them out of the building?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it?
No, they're tied up.
Okay, so I'm not liable to hit them if I shoot at one of these guys, right?
No, 12.
Okay.
No, that's not a concern.
Okay, I'll shoot at one of the guys then.
Go ahead.
14 to hit and 2 stun points.
That is a hit.
Okay, so it's gonna be 14 damage plus. Let me see the combat stun options. 1 sec. If I let's see. I am going to gain I'm going to take cover, gain a cover rating of 3 if there's cover in my immediate vicinity, which I think there is because I'm kind of in the door frame here.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to take cover.
Yeah.
That's my stunt. And then I did the 14 damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
The bullets rip into this agent, and you can see that he starts choking, and he's profusely bleeding from his neck, and then he kind of like stumbles away, and then he falls over dead.
Ow.
Okay. And that was Varden's turn.
Yep.
Vector Security Agent 1 peeks up from behind the desk and fires at who? There's nobody in view, right? Yeah, the opening is like everybody's hiding. So yeah, so I guess you guys can't exactly tell what's going on in there. So we'll move on. So 12. This guy looks at the guy you killed and he runs out. He's like, "This one's for Sammy Boy," and he comes out, revealing your cover and starts blazing, just firing. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Sammy Boy, this one's for you. He's crying for Sammy Boy as he fires at you. Dugga. Sammy Boy, does that 12 hit you?
I have rating 3 cover. What does that do for me?
Oh, hang on. Let's look that up.
Here we go. Rating 3. It's -3 range attack penalty and +4 armor bonus. So what does he hit? What does he hit with the -3 penalty?
I don't know. It becomes a 9? It's a 9 hit?
That does not hit.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Sweet.
Well, there you go, then. Alright, Avon, you're up.
Okay. This fight down here seems to be a negotiation and a stun one, but the one up north seems to be a live firefight. So I tell Adam, hold here. I'm going to go find out what's going on over there. And then I'm going to move forward where the shooting's going on. I'm not
see this guy right here.
the door, but I'm going to advance and shoot at this person, and then try to take cover somewhere. I guess
Alright. You just drop to the ground. The good. But yeah, you shoot this person.
I'm going to try.
Go ahead. That's a hit. Damage.
Okay. I have a dexterity of 2. Is that higher than my target?
Yes.
Okay, then I get to add 1d6 for my pinpoint accuracy talent. 11.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
That kills him. You shoot him in the head as you jump through the air, and then land on the ground. But he's dead. These people are like mumbling. They're captured and they're mumbling.
Okay, that's me.
All right. Goes next. Oh, these guys don't have guns. They're just people. But this guy goes. He pops up from behind the cover. Ah! And he rushes up to fight Adam.
Oh,
He rushes
going
out.
for glorious melee combat.
Yeah, he rushes out. He's about to hit you with his gun. Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah! And he hits you in the head for 3 points of damage.
I think that's how those are supposed to be used.
What do you mean? Oh, the buttons?
I'm just making fun. He's hitting Adam in the head with a gun
Oh,
instead of firing it.
He knocks you in the head with it.
Alright.
He's using his academy training in real world situations. Alright, Adam, you're up.
Alright. Oh, then I'm going to go grapple him.
All right. You
Down to
love
the
wrestling, so here we go. It's wrestling time.
good old-fashioned brawling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a miss. You guys like you grab each other and he tries to grab your leg and you try to grab his leg, but you can't really grab him. Is that your turn?
Uh, yeah.
Unless you want to manipulate the numbers,
Hmm.
of course, which is always an option with your fortune points.
You know what? Yeah, I could do that. I'll do, Actually, nah, I'm going to hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are like posting up, testing each other.
Yep.
This guy comes out and he runs around. He comes out to here and he's like, "Hey!" And he starts shooting at Adam. Adam, you're gonna get a little bit of cover because you're wrestling with his bro Ski. I'll give you a +2.
All right.
Here comes the pain.
Miss.
That's a miss. The bullets hit the wall behind you. Varden, you're up.
Varden sees. He opens his mouth to say, "Oh, thank," and then he hears the bullets behind him, and he goes, "Shit!" And he turns around. He's gonna shoot at this guy. Here we go. Does 14 hit him? Okay, rolling damage.
Ugh. Woo. Dugga, 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 dugga. You shoot him in the back and he just drops to the ground dead. Before he dies, he goes, skadoosh. And he dies. Is that your turn?
Yep. And I'm still in cover. I don't think I can't do multiple shots or anything like that, right?
No. Well, not unless you can.
No.
Avon, you're up.
Okay. I move in and I take a quick look in this room. Are there any more combatants?
No.
Okay. Then I will start down back here to help Varden. This is an opponent he's facing.
Yes.
I will. God.
This guy's wrestling with Adam. But you have a clear shot of his back.
Okay. I will. I'm not ashamed. I will shoot him in the back.
With little to no shame.
I do. 12. I don't know.
Avon pulls the trigger. That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage. And with 10 damage, his face changes as he holds you, Adam. The last person to hold him alive. And he just leaves a mark of blood down your like spacesuit, back suit. As he dies, sprawling on the floor. The station grows quiet. And let me see here. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
Well, this didn't go how I thought it would go. We need to get the tied up guys in the other room and get them out of here and someplace before somebody calls the security forces on the station.
Yeah. How loud was this fight? Pretty loud.
There's a lot of gunfire.
Yeah, but you had the benefit of a soundproof studio.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm assuming these guys that we shot up are not people we are looking for. So, guessing you found
No,
them.
you
up
guys are
already?
here. You're at you look in this room
No,
and
no,
you
no,
see
the
a
the
whole
ones we shot. The ones we shot up.
Oh no, yeah, no, not those guys. Those guys are, well, you guys can investigate those guys if you like. Put it that way.
Yeah, Adam's going to take the time to investigate these guys.
Okay. Roll me intelligence technology. The target number of 13.
Well, got my intelligence.
What is he investigating?
Oh, I'm going to actually just search their gear.
Or hand terminals.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to give the hand turtles to our resident tech specialist to work with while
Okay.
check their gear and
Yeah.
any gear and ID that they have.
Okay.
Are you talking about the Vector guys or the guys that were tied up?
These Vector guys.
Okay. Yeah, I can quickly try to crack them.
Okay. Roll me intelligence technology with the target number 13. That's a pass.
Yep.
Okay. So you discover the pictures and short biographies of the guards, snippets of conversations made using the Bonnie ship's comms. There are also details based on information gleaned from intercepted communications from the Anne Bonnie over external comms. These hand terminals were specific to the mission and contain no information on who the agents are or who they work for. But you guys know.
Wait, is it pictures and short biographies of us, did you say? Or the guys or someone
Yeah,
else?
you. Yes, of you.
Okay. With the,
Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook that. I missaid that. It's snippets. They have information on you guys.
okay.
It's like
When
pictures of you and like information, like tags.
all right, I'm gonna check the. You said they have conversations from the Anne Bonnie's comms. I'm gonna check the timestamps against when we remove the tracker.
Yeah, this is. Oh, I see. It was during the window that the tracker was in place.
Okay. So how did they find out about? How did they find this place?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, these guys seem to be ahead of us.
Yeah, because we didn't know about this place when we took the tracker off, and we gave them the wrong information. So they must have had another source.
You don't think the other source is who I think it is.
I sure hope not.
Let's go talk to the people they tied up.
Okay. You head to the employees, right? Actually, it wasn't just 2 people. It was 16 people, actually, with zip ties.
Okay.
They're all Pyramid News Network staff.
I'm gonna find someone who I guess.
Sonia Dang, the manager of the Pyramid News Network, is a middle-aged woman of predominantly Korean descent. Okay. So Sonia Dang approaches you after the smoke clears. And she says, "Thank you. I think you saved our lives. Who are those men?" She says.
Well,
Vector Security. Do you know what they wanted? What did they say to you?
Huh? Well, they didn't tell us who they were. They tied us up. They said if we didn't move and we just followed their instructions, and that we wouldn't die.
Do you know what they wanted here?
Um. They didn't say.
Can you
you-
think of anything that you might have done that might have had you in Vector's crosshairs?
No, she just like kind of chuckles a little bit. We use the Ortiz Kendrick media name to keep a low profile. Between people looking to sue us and some overzealous fans who believe everything we print and want to act on it, we've learned it's better to be hard to find.
Alright, so I take it that you said a couple of things about Vector that Vector wouldn't like.
I pull up the map.
You say Vector, I say Pope, she says.
Yeah.
What do you have on Pope?
Thing.
Oh, well, what do you mean? That's a a little too much power in one place, don't you think?
I don't take your meaning.
Especially after the incidents on Herculina. You heard that space station exploded. So when they stormed in a couple of hours ago, they made everybody get on the floor and they asked about how those stories with the proto molecule got out.
What did you tell
I, Greg, and she points at Greg and he waves his hand, eventually admitted he wrote them, and then they took him away and left the rest of us here. We heard the studio door open. Maybe he's in there?
Let's go check.
All right.
Gotta be
You guys
kidding me.
The studio.
You head back to the studios here.
All right.
Greg, you in here? Actually, I'm gonna gesture the manager lady to come with us.
Yeah, Sonia comes with you. Sonia Dang has a key to the studio that she'll give to you guys.
I want her to try to find a guy rather than me, because he's not gonna know me. But if he hears his manager say, "Hey, it's safe to come out," maybe he'll come out.
So she says she goes up to the door. She steps.
PTS.
She says, "Hey, Greg, you in there? You in there with somebody?" And there's no answer. And when you guys finally make your way into the studio, you discover that the studio's empty and Greg's not there.
What the hell's
They
going on?
took Greg, she says.
All right. How long ago was that when they took him away?
She says, no, it's been quite a number of hours.
He could be off the
Oh,
station
wait, hang
by
on.
now, or we no.
Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Okay. No, sorry, I played this wrong. Wait, let's rewind just a touch, and we'll call the session right after the introduction of this scene. I'm
Alright.
sorry, I missed the beat. Give me a second. Okay, you guys approach the door, and the door is locked. You can see the red light is on, but the cameras inside are not currently running. They can get a key. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can open the lock with the key, but I need a deception stealth to open the door quietly enough to ambush the people inside.
Before we do that, can I try to hack the camera? Try to turn the cameras on remotely?
They can only be turned on from the inside the studio.
Okay.
So you guys have the option to use a deception stealth to open the door and not be hopefully not
Okay.
apprise the people inside of your entry.
That's what dexterity roll.
Let's see if we can do that, and let's see if we can take one of these guys alive this time.
All right. Adam got his stun gun ready.
Good.
Who's gonna do the stealth roll?
That's what dexterity, right?
Okay.
Stealth. That's,
Yep.
That's the best I got.
I got a 2 in dexterity. I don't know if that's any good.
I got 4 in dex. I just don't have the stealth.
All right. think you're our best chance.
All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, so you open the door as quietly as you can. Let's see.
Ooh, good roll.
Okay, there was a target number 14. You passed that. You have 4 slump points utilized. You guys open the door quietly enough to ambush 3 agents inside that are currently interrogating Gregory Cara- Carranza, a writer for the Pyramid News Network. And he was also the writer of the protomolecule article that drew their attention also here. And this is, I guess, where I'll cut it. So you guys have an ambush situation. So let's clear the turns, which means you guys get to do actions before they do.
All right.
Okay. Shoot 2 and capture 1. Stun 1.
Are we doing the actions now, or are we doing that next time?
I don't know. I guess we can do them now, if you guys want. I mean, we're 5 minutes past the normal close time. It's up to you guys.
You know what? I'm gonna use my stun points to calm the waters. Yeah, I'm gonna use all 4 to reduce the churn pool.
Wow. Okay.
It's like I can't think of anything to do within 5 minutes that would make a difference.
Okay.
So, yep. Reduce the churn. That's good.
You have reduced it, sir. It's now 16.
Are all 3 of them like actively holding their weapons, ready to fight?
Yeah, but not so much that you don't get your opportunity to ambush them.
Well, we got the drop on them. How about
you
we
got the drop.
charge in there with our guns pointing at them and tell them to drop their weapons or get shot in the head?
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's use.
Do any of them have their weapon currently pointed at the guy they're interrogating?
One of them does, but still, you guys. So you guys are just gonna rush in and surprise them, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Verbally.
Yeah.
We could shoot one of them just to encourage the others.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No. So you come in with your guns, and they immediately get up.
The one that already has his gun pointed at the captive, I'm gonna shoot him as either a threat or the start of combat,
okay.
whichever it turns into.
So let's go through your turns. That's Russ. You're gonna shoot. What are you doing, Ken?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the same guy.
You're also gonna shoot. And Matt, Avon.
So he's gonna tase one and he's gonna shoot another. Is that right?
No, they're gonna shoot and tase the same one.
Yeah.
This guy.
That's gonna kind of cancel each other out, isn't it?
No. They're gonna double down and maybe kill the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. We want to take a prisoner. I am not going to shoot someone.
They mean not him. I think that's, yeah. But you're not gonna shoot anybody.
No, I will just aim my weapon, and if somebody turns around to try to shoot back, I will shoot them.
Okay, go ahead. So Adam, did you already roll? Oh, you already rolled?
No, that was the sneak roll. So I'll let the shooter shoot first. See if he'll bring him down a bit before I tase him.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So you go first then, Martin.
Yeah, I'm more afraid of them shooting the source than shooting at us. Although obviously they could shoot at us too. 14 to hit that guy. 4 stun points.
Yeah.
I am going to use the stun points.
Roll damage.
Okay.
And then you can of course use your stun points too.
It's only 6 damage. I'm probably going to use a stun point to increase the damage. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out, is there something that makes my ranged weapons do more damage? Is that a general combat stunt? Or?
Yeah, there are. They've used it before to increase by d6s.
Yeah, the stunt number 2 gun stunt.
I'm seeing things that are like armor penetrating, but I don't see like a plus damage.
Well, yeah. There definitely is. People have used it before.
Let's see. Oh, here's a short burst, but you need an automatic that ignores 1 point of your
Like, I have an automatic.
for FP.
Yeah, so I use the. I don't know how much toughness these guys have. How many stun points did I get? I'll ignore 2
4.
toughness, I guess.
Okay.
And is there anything else I can do to? Fishing gunner. I'm going to look at the general combat stunts real quick.
Okay, Adam, you can take your shot as well.
Alright.
It's a hit.
Alright. And I stun.
Okay, that plus the damage that was already inflicted will knock him out.
Okay.
Alright.
And
We got a prisoner.
alright, I'm gonna use my other 2 stun points on lightning attack to make. Actually, can I give Adam a second attack with the taser?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
So you can tase a different guy.
Yep, tase a different guy.
Alright, you tase this guy. It doesn't knock him out, but it tases him for sure. This guy. Okay, and is that everybody that went? Yeah.
And then Avon's trying to like intimidate, right?
I'm covering the others. If they turn with their weapons pointed in our direction, I will shoot one.
You'll be able to make a roll for that.
And I say, drop your weapons!
Alright. They stop. They stop and they drop their weapons and they put up their hands. And that's where we'll cut it. That's a good place. We'll say this is the it'll start with an interrogation / meeting with Gregory, the writer of the Proto-Molecule story, and then we'll continue through part 2, Satellites and Secrets, of let me see here. That would be chapter scene. Yeah, Satellites and Secrets is chapter 2, and this would be scene 2, the end of scene 2. Nope, sorry, we're scene 3. Yeah, we're halfway through scene 3. Yeah, so far so good. Well, thank you for playing, all.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. I hope
Great
you're
game, guys.
enjoying the game. I hope
Yeah, this is fun.
Yep.
I hope the story's working for you. It's I think it's pretty well written. It's some of the tough stuff's a little interesting to run, but I hope you're enjoying the story overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Cheers.
See you
and I'll
next
see
week.
Night, good game, guys.
See you next week.
Alright,
Sure.
so that's going to be it for this stream. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Fee, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And anybody who's lurking out there, hope you enjoyed. If you did and it's your first time checking out the channel, don't forget to follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And hopefully I will see you next time. Take care.